Alright, so welcome back guys sa ating second video of our first installment po, no? Para dito sa ating study chunks with Sir Fercie, no? Introduction of essay writing or Introduction to Essay Writing. Okay, so magpatuloy na po tayo no sa ating discussion. Okay, this is the second video and probably siguro kung matapos natin the last video no para sa ating first series ng ating chunk videos. Okay, so let's discuss now the essay model. Okay, before beginning the process, sabi dito, of essay writing or writing an essay, it's useful to look at the essay form theoretically as a model, as a framework. Sabi dito, a model is a simplified representation of a system. Okay, meron tayong ginamit na system, no? Mamaya, bakit natin siya tinawag na system? Okay? It identifies key features of the system. It is theoretically abstraction and it doesn't describe a particular example but can be adapted for a range of application. Ganun ang model, no? Ganun ang model. It doesn't describe a particular example pero parang ano siya, overreaching siya sa lahat ng aspects noong particular na concept na yon. Okay? So an essay model po is a theoretical framework, no, that can be used as the structural basis of all essay types. No, this model po na pag-uusapan natin nitong essay, it has three structural components. Ito yung components nitong essay model natin. Okay, we have the introductory paragraph, we have the middle paragraphs, and we have the concluding paragraph. Okay, so anong meron dito sa tatlong ito? I know that you are aware na, no, ever since naman tayo nagsusulat ng essay, lagi dyan dapat may introduction, meron tayong body, no, meron tayong conclusion. Okay, pero now, siguro i-refresh natin, no, at magkakaroon tayo ng mga bagong ideas, mas malalim na understanding tungkol dito sa model or dito sa structure nitong essay na pinag-uusapan natin. Okay, ready na po tayo? Okay, let's get on with this one, no? Sabi dito, number 1, an introductory paragraph, okay, introduces the essay's thesis or big idea. Okay? So, yun yung number 1 na clue natin, no? Or isa sa mga general definition or characteristics, outstanding characteristic ng ating introductory paragraph. It is the one po, no, among the three parts, the three components po ng essay model natin na nagbibigay or nag-i-introduce sa reader kung ano yung argument nito or tinatawag nating thesis, no? Yung thesis na po na yun, ito po yung standpoint ng mismong reader tungkol saan itong buong essay na to. Okay, so introductory paragraph po, yung nag-i-introduce or yung nagde-disclose po ng information na yun, yung ating essay thesis or yung big idea noong mismong article. Okay po, later on po pag-uusapan pa natin dito about introductory paragraph na to, ano dapat yung content niya, ano dapat yung purpose niya, ano yung function niya. Okay po, so next, number 2 natin, no, after ng introductory paragraph, nandyan yung ating mga middle paragraphs. Okay, middle paragraphs that support these theses and convince the reader of its validity. Okay, later on po, meron tayong mga definition niyan, no, kung ano dapat yung content niyan. Pero in other words po, no, ang purpose po ng middle paragraph natin is para isuportahan kung ano yung standpoint na ipinakita, na ipinresent nitong writer natin doon sa kanyang introductory paragraph. Ang pinaka-essence po ng middle paragraph natin is para po makapag-provide ng factual arguments, no, na magsusupport, magre-reinforce po doon sa introductory paragraph natin. Okay? So, siguro, sige, tapusin natin, no? The last one natin, we have the concluding paragraph that restates the thesis na binanggit natin sa first paragraph. Okay? And draws together, okay, parang dito na yung i-wrap up niya na, no, yung buong essay, the threads of the argument presented in the essay. Okay? So, you will notice, no, kung paano natin siya tinawag na system. Kasi lahat po ng parts, okay, ng isang essay, introduction, body, conclusion, or the introductory paragraph, the middle paragraphs, and the concluding paragraph, lahat po sila ay connected sa isa't isa. Okay, so mali po yung tawag dito, mali po yung concept na bukod-bukod sila or kanya-kanyang effort tayo sa bawat isang paragraph na dapat makapag-present tayo ng panibagong idea sa conclusion, sa body, sa introduction. Hindi po. Okay, kailangan po ang bawat isa ay supported. Okay, yung bawat parts That's why we call it a system. Okay? So, dito po sa page number 2 natin, no, meron tayong assessment dito after noong the essay model nating discussion. Okay? So, let's proceed po to page number 3. Pakisagutan na lang po itong ating essay model. Kasi, ang ilalagay ko po sa ating my LPU is yung dito pa sa assessment. Okay? So, dito, you can answer this na good na dito sa, sa module. Okay. So, dito po sa ating next page, no, meron ako nilagay dito na isang supporting article, no, or parang paragraph siya na nagpapakita sa atin ng perspective naman ng ating mga readers kapag binabasa nila yung essay natin. Okay, para siguro mas ganahan na din kayo, no, sa pagsusulat, no, para mas maging interesting pa itong journey natin sa subject na ito, no, para mas ma-compel tayo na magsulat. Tingnan natin paano ba tinitingnan ng ating mga readers yung mga essay article natin. Okay? So, sabi dito, babasahin ko na lang sila, no? Pwede mo akong sabayan, no, na magbasa. From the reader's perspective. Okay? Any essay is only as effective as the reader's experience of it. So, always keep the reader in mind, imagining them as critical but willing to be convinced by a sound argument or presentation of facts. The first sentence of the first paragraph leads the reader into the argument with a generalization, a statement of generally accepted fact or a widely held opinion. The second and following sentences of the introductory paragraph build up toward the final sentence, which clearly and concisely expresses the thesis of your argument and is, therefore, known as the thesis sentence or thesis statement. Having stated the thesis, you then navigate the reader through the argument in the body of the essay supporting the thesis, moving logically from one paragraph to the text, to the next, building up your case and convincing the reader of its validity. The concluding paragraph begins by restating your thesis, which, if you have built your argument effectively, the reader will now recognize as valid and credible. So, ganun daw yun, no? Kailangan daw na-establish mo na sa body, no, yung standpoint mo, no? Kailangan maganda na yung pagkaka-convince mo sa kanila doon pa lang sa body. Para kapag dumating na kayo, no, dumating na yung reader mo sa pagbabasa ng conclusion mo, ando na yung yung decision niya na he or she is convinced na, no, na nakuha mo na yung loob niya, no, na pa-agree mo na siya, napasama mo na siya, okay, na sway mo na siya doon sa standpoint mo, doon sa arguments mo. Okay, sabi doon, the final paragraph is a mirror image of the first paragraph, moving from a clear and concise restatement of the thesis in the first sentence through a wrapping up of the essay in the following sentences and a general statement in the last sentence that releases the reader from your essay with a sense of completion and satisfaction that the journey through your essay has been worthwhile. The function of the sentences leading up to the thesis statement in the first paragraph is to open the framework of the essay and prepare the reader for the thesis statement. The sentences after the restatement of the thesis in the concluding paragraph close the frame and contextualize your essay's argument. Yan, pasensya na. Kailangan na natin ng water. Okay, medyo pinagpapawisan na tayo. Ayan, so, yun po yung isa lang sa mga isang perspective po na inopen natin, no. Pinakamahalagang perspective, no, na kailangan natin i-consider pag tayo ay nagsusulat is yung perspective ng ating reader. Okay? So, isa sa mga technique actually na pwede natin i-consider kapag tayo ay sumusulat ng essay. One important ingredient, one important technique, no, one important factor para malaman mo kung paano mo siya isusulat yung essay mo, no, is to consider kung paano siya babasahin ng reader mo. Okay tayo doon? Okay, so now let's proceed, no. Actually, this is just the reinforcement, no, nung model essay natin. Okay, we have here the components of a good essay. Okay, yung pinag-usapan natin kaninang introductory paragraph, okay, middle paragraphs and the concluding paragraph, those are just also, or dun yun mismo yung ating mga components, di ba? Components of essay structure, or in other words, components of an essay. But this time, no, we will going to know how to write a good essay, no, by identifying the important aspects na kailangan natin makonsider doon sa bawat structure, bawat components ng structure. Okay. So, sabi dito, in order for the reader to be convinced or adequately informed, the essay must include several important components to make it flow in a logical way. The main parts or sections to an essay are the intro, body, and the conclusion. In a standard short essay, 5 paragraphs can provide the reader with enough information in a short amount of space. For a research paper or dissertation, however, it is essential that more than 5 paragraphs are present in order not to overwhelm the reader with too much information in one paragraph. Okay? So now let's proceed doon sa ating tatlong components po. Okay? Ng ating essay. Number 1 natin is the introduction. Okay? Sabi dito, ang introduction natin must contain the hook or the attention grabber. Okay? The attention grabber for the reader, or at least make the essay sound interesting, and it may begin or it shall begin with a quote about the particular topic. Okay? Ensure that the intro moves from the general to the specific in regards to the topic. Okay? So, alam na natin yan. Alam na natin yan kapag tayo nagsusulat ng introduction, kailangan dito pa lang nakuha mo na yung attention ng mga readers mo. Okay? Ito yung tawag dito. Dito mo sila ihuhook Dito mo kukuhanin yung attention nila Okay? Kailangan interesting, kailangan catchy. No? You may start with a quotation mark or a quotation from a famous author na kilala din ng mga readers mo. And also sinabi dito na kailangan daw ang flow of thoughts mo or ideas or information doon sa introductory paragraph mo. Okay? Moves from the general to the specific in regards to the topic. Kaya it is always advisable pero hindi naman dapat lagi na nagsisimula ang introduction natin sa isang magandang quotation. Okay? Yun usually yung nagiging technique ng mga writers. Pero you can also experiment kung paano ang magandang simula na hindi mo agad binigay specifically yung thesis mo o kung tungkol saan specifically yung magiging essay mo. Maganda po kung at first muna i-condition mo muna yung isip nila to something na nakaka-relate sila kasi in general siya yung thought, yung idea. Tapos saka mo unti-unti na specific kung tungkol ba talaga saan yung argument mo. Okay? Provides the reader as well with a roadmap of the essay in a logical order. Okay? Since from general to specific tayo as the reader po tries to, or as reader gets deeper or gets further doon sa introduction mo, kung saan mas nagiging specific na yung content niya, doon na siya nagkakaroon ng idea kung tungkol saan tatakbo yung buong essay mo. Okay, kung ano yung magiging body niya, ano yung magiging conclusion niya. Okay, kailangan may idea na siya, okay, doon sa flow, okay, nung iyong essay, a roadmap. Okay, at the end, there should be what is called a thesis statement, arguably the most important component of the intro. Okay, pag sinabi nating thesis statement, ito po yung argument mo. Ito yung standpoint mo doon sa topic mo. Okay? So, ito yung magiging focus naman ng body mo, yung thesis statement na yon. Sabi pa rito, ano yung thesis statement? A thesis statement or the thesis statement states the aim, okay, of the paper and may give insight into the author's examples and evidences. Okay? So, now that is the introduction, Let's proceed now to the body. Sabi dito, the body includes the evidence and support of the paper in addition to the author's idea. Okay? Dito naman po yung mga supporting details mo, Dito mo ipepresent lahat ng mga na-research mo, na-gather mong information, na magsusupport doon sa standpoint mo. Okay? Kung meron kang, halimbawa, essay mo about this setup ng online class. Ano yung standpoint mo dito? Sa tingin mo ba ay makakatulong ito para sa iyo? Meron bang benefit ito? Then, kung yes ang standpoint mo, doon pa lang sa introduction, sasabihin mo siya from general to specific. Okay? Tapos, sa body mo, dito mo sasabihin lahat ng facts na na-gather mo regarding sa benefits ng pagkoconduct ng online class. Okay? And you can also incorporate yung sarili mong experience, ikaw bilang student, ano yung magandang experience mo dito sa online class. Okay? Kasi for sure, meron naman Kasi kung ganun talaga ang standpoint mo na agree ka, na positive ka, na merong benefit ito sa'yo, alam mo kung ano yung mga yon based on your experience. Kasi kung personally hindi mo siya na-experience, hindi po magiging credible ang mga statements mo dito. Okay? Remember po na kapag essay po, this reflects po the author's experience as well regarding the topic. Okay po? So that is the body, no? The paragraphs must include a topic sentence which relates the discussion back to the thesis statements. Okay? So yung topic sentence po natin, usually nasa pinakaunang sentence po yan ng bawat paragraph doon sa body natin. Okay? And dapat yung mga topic sentence na yon, supported yon noon sa pinakauna mong thesis statement. Okay? Kapag pinagsama natin siya all in all, para ito yung mga subtopics ng pinaka-topic mo, which is your thesis statement. Okay? See, for example, benefits of online class. Okay? Yun yung pinaka-thesis statement mo. That there are benefits of online class. Ang magiging topic sentences mo, ano specifically yung mga na-experience mong benefit or yung mga na-research mong benefit. Okay? Number 1, flexible learning. Diba? Possible. Number 1, flexible learning. Tapos, as you start that paragraph with flexible learning, supported na siya nung the rest ng part ng paragraph na yun kung ano yung about sa flexible learning. Okay? Number 2, ano ba? Ano pa ba yung ibang benefit ng online class aside from flexible learning? Like, see, for example, ay more awareness, diba? Sa mga parang flexible learning din naman yun eh. Pero anyways, no, malalaman pa natin kasi nagsisimula pa lang naman tayo sa online class natin kung ano talaga, okay, yung what's in it, no, dito sa online class natin. Ano yung what's in store for us, no, dito sa setup na to. Okay? So, sabi pa dito, we can arrange, no, yung ating mga ideas, no, into logical order, such as, number 1, chronological order. Okay? This refers to the order of time po, no. So, for example, yung benefits of online class, pwede mong i-explain siya, no, yung body mo, from the first day. Okay? From the first day of your online class, ano na agad yung nakuha mong benefit. Okay? Yung magandang bagay na naging effect sa'yo, okay, ng online class. Tapos, hanggang doon sa mag-end yung semester. Okay? That is the chronological order. Okay? So, this is good for narratives, no? For narrative essays. Kasi parang nagsustorytelling ka. Okay, one day, the next day, then and they live happily ever after dun sa last day. Parang ganon, di ba? So, number 2, ano pa yung ordering natin dito? After ng chronological order, we have the spatial order. This is good po naman for descriptive essays kasi dito puro adjectives, no? Good for descriptions of locations top to bottom. Okay, so yun, ganoon naman pag spatial order, more on descriptive siya. Okay? So, pwede sa effects of good essay, napakarami mong adjectives na gagamitin. Amazing, wonderful, good, it's like breathing fresh air. Okay? Parang something like that, no? Parang kinakalawang ng ating mga, ang ating feature writer inside. Oo, naging feature writer din kasi ako noon, once or twice ata. Nakapagsulat na rin ako ng mga articles, pero mas safe kasi ako sa mga factual, sa mga hard news talaga. Pero ganun po ang descriptive, more on adjectives tayo, no? Talagang i-stimulate mo yung imagination ng mga readers mo. And mas effective doon ang spatial order. Okay? So, last ordering natin after ng spatial order, we have the empathic order. Sabi naman dito, this arrangement po, no, involves ordering information from least important to the most important. And this form of ordering po is common for college writing. Okay, so nung college po kami, actually hindi kami masyadong naging hindi namin masyadong ginamit itong empathic order, no? Kahit sinabi dito ng college writing kasi po kami special case. Since journalism po kami, hindi po ang pina-follow naming structure dapat is yung inverted pyramid. Okay, inverted pyramid. Kabaligtaran nitong empathic order. Kapag inverted pyramid kasi ang order po ng pag-construct ng information is from the most important to the least important, di ba? Most important sa pinakataas, kailangan sa umpisa pa lang andun na agad yung pinaka-importanteng information. Di ba ganun pag mga balita? Sa lead pa lang, nandun na agad yung lahat ng information, the what, the where, the why, the how, the who nung balita. Okay? Kasi usually ang mga readers natin, short attention span, hindi naman nila gustong basahin yung buo. Okay? So, kailangan sa umpisa pa lang, andun na agad. Okay? Na-inform mo na agad sila. Okay? So, kabaligtaran nun, nung aming ginagamit na inverted pyramid, is yung empathic order. Okay? So, ganun po yun, from least important to most important. Possibly, ito yung mga, mas mga mahabang writings, no? Mga research papers na to. Okay? So, ensure daw, sabi dito, sa body, ensure that transition sentences are present Ito, this is also one important thing, no? Para maganda talaga yung tunog ng essay mo. Transition sentences are present to create a good flow, no, to the essay. Okay, maganda dito yung paggamit mo ng mga transitive words or transition words such as meanwhile, di ba? However, on the contrary, on the other hand, etc. Okay? As well, include substantial examples, no, and evidence to support your argument, and remember to cite, and cite. Okay, pag sinabi nating substantial examples, hindi ito yung mga examples na mababaw or parang something lang na naisip mo lang out of the blue. Okay, maganda yung mga substantial examples na from personal experience talaga, and nanggaling siya sa mga experiments, let's say mga case studies, no, na may mga results talaga, no, mga scholarly studies, no. And yun, napakahalaga din po dito na ikaw ay may proper attribution or citation doon sa pinanggalingan ng mga examples na yon. Okay, remember that kailangan nating i-cite to, no, as journalists, as student journalists po, as academic writers, no, ourselves, it is our responsible po na to always credit those people po na nakakatulong sa ating mga writings, sa ating mga outputs. Kasi we will commit plagiarism kapag ginawa nating hindi sila sinite, no. It's like making the article po, yung mga examples na yon, yung mga argument na yon ay parang sa atin. So that's wrong ha, hindi po tama na ganun. Kailangan lagi tayong may citation, lagi tayong may attribution, no, according to ganyan-ganyan, according to Sir Fercie, tapos may date. Okay? Diba, according to Sir Fercie 2020, okay, we need to cite the sources of every information that we write in our essay. Something like that. No, kailangan po may citation lagi. Okay? That is also a manifestation na kayo ay talagang matatalinong writers, responsible and ethical writers. Okay? And lastly po, make sure each example is relevant to your particular topic. Huwag po magbibigay ng example na porket maganda siya sa pandinig or sa maganda siya basahin, no? Eh kung hindi naman pala related sa topic mo, hindi naman pala nagsusupport doon sa thesis mo and sa mga subtopics mo, sentence topics mo, okay, hindi po siya mahalaga. Hindi po siya makakatulong, no, doon sa reader natin para mas maunawaan, mas ma-convince mo sila doon sa argument mo. Okay? So, ganun po tayo magra-write ng body, no? Magsusulat ng body. Okay? And lastly, okay, paano tayo mag-e-end? Okay? Paano yung conclusion natin? So, ang sabi lang naman dito, mayroon tatlo. This section should wrap all your arguments and points. Okay? Dito mo ngayon ibabalik kay reader, no, na ito yung thesis statements ko. Okay? Tapos, ito yung mga arguments ko. I guess these arguments are enough naman para makumbinsi ka. Okay? Should restate the main arguments in a simplified manner, no? Hindi mo naman ika-copy-paste yung buong body mo, eh. Okay? I-restate mo siya in 1 to 2 sentences, okay na yun, eh. Diba? Kasi nabasa niya na sa body mo. Ngayon, ibabalik mo lang sa kanya na yes, nakapag-provide ako sa iyo ng ganitong kasubstantial examples and arguments. Okay? Supporting my thesis na ganito. Okay? So, ganun po tayo mag-e-end, no? And lastly, ensure that the reader is left with something to think about. Okay? Particularly if it is an argumentative essay. Okay? Pag mga argumentative essay po tayo, parang hindi po natin talaga totally na kino-convince yung ating reader, no, na kumampi sa atin. Kasi argument natin yun, eh. Opinion natin yun. So, possibly, we need to respect yung kung ano yung opinion ng ating reader. Okay? Sa mga argumentative essay po, mahalaga na andun yung feeling na parang abitin yung reader or talagang mapapaisip talaga siya, okay, doon sa binigay mong argument, no, kung dapat niya bang paniwalaan yun or hindi, kung ano ba talaga yung katotohanan or hindi. Okay, pero it's good na kung makukonbinsi mo siya, no, with your facts, with your arguments, with your evidences, no, na pinresent, okay, na doon sa makukonvince mo siya yung reader mo. Okay, familiar kayo, di ba, sa editorial writing, no, sa Campus Journalism 1? Diniscuss sa inyo ni Ma'am Jovel, kung di ako nagkakamali, no, kung paano magsulat ng editorial. And dito papasok yon yung argumentative essay. Okay, so you will see, no, na ang essay pala, foundation din talaga ng lahat, eh. Okay, even news writing, no, meron tayong simple narrative essay lang, no, na it's about presenting facts na magsusupport doon sa pinaka-thesis statement, sa pinaka-topic mo, that itself, no, yung news na yun ay supported yun ng isang essay. Okay, parang essay yung structure niya. Tapos ngayon, meron tayong editorial, o argumentative essay, o yun na din yun, diba? So, ganun yun, ganun nagwo-work ang essay writing. Diba? All-encompassing siya. Kaya niyang i-cover lahat ng forms of academic writing. Okay, so proceeding po tayo, mayroon tayo ditong sample, no? Pakibasa na lang po itong keys to a successful essay. Okay, na nahanap ko. Tapos paki-analyze, ayan, sabi dito, analyze the flow and organization of information from the intro to the conclusion and jot some notes of anything that may help you when you start writing your own essay. Assessment questions po are provided in the next page. Okay, pakibasa po ito kasi ito po ay magiging basis nyo para sa assessment natin, no, na ipopost ko po after itong video. So, let's proceed to our last topic. Okay, ito naman po, ito mahalaga din ito, no. Bago ko kayo i-invite, no, bago ko kayo bigyan ng mga activities, no, na magsusulat na kayo ng essay nyo, meron tayong 7 steps to better essay writing. Sabi dito, better essays uses a formula of 7 steps. These 7 steps are based on what we have observed successful essay writers do. Okay, so ito po ay kumbaga lahat po ng process, no, from data gathering hanggang sa pagsusulat mo. Ito yung mga kailangan natin i-consider, okay, para maging successful essay writer ka. Okay, successful essay writers begin step 1 by carefully analyzing the essay brief or question to make sure that they are clear about what is required. Okay, ina-analyze po nila. Okay, kung itong topic, ano yung mga possible na knowledge gap, no? Yung mga possible questions na kailangan nilang sagutin doon sa pinaka, sabi dito, essay brief. Ito yung pinaka-topic mo. Okay? So, ganun. You need to consider lahat ng possible loopholes na kailangan mong i-fill. Okay, possible knowledge gap. Ganyan. Parang i-analyze mo mismo yung pinaka-topic niya. So, step 2 natin is that they develop a thesis statement, which is a sentence that concisely expresses the essay's big idea or focus. After mo po mag-conduct ng research, no, about sa possible na mga questions, masagot mo sila, no, this time kailangan mo mag-create ng argument, yung thesis statement mo, ano yung stand mo, okay, ano yung personal na opinion mo, okay, doon sa topic na yon. Okay, so ayun. With this thesis statement in mind, they read and make sure, step 3, and make notes pala. With this thesis statement in mind, they read and make notes. Okay? So, it's very important, no, na meron tayong mga resources. Hindi po sapat lang na meron tayong sariling opinion. Then, magkikreate na tayo ng mga nonsensical arguments na wala namang basis, no? Kasi hindi po yan. Parang mga ano lang yan. More on, ano lang yan, rant lang yan. Magsasound yan as rant lang, as ingay lang. Hindi talaga siya reliable kapag wala tayong mga resources, mga reliable resources. Okay, step 4, they organize and select from their notes to develop the points they will use to support the thesis statement. So this is very crucial, no? Kapag po tayo ay gumagawa ng essay, kapag marami na tayong na-research, hindi po ibig sabihin lahat ng mga na-research natin, ilalagay natin lahat. Okay? Hindi po ganun yun. Kapag nag-organize po tayo, pipiliin po natin. Okay, kung ano yung mga information na best na mag-fit doon sa ating essay. Okay, remember po na hindi po sa lahat ng pagkakataon, okay, ay gusto ng reader na mahaba yung essay mo. Actually, marami tayong mga readers, no, na mas prefer nila magbasa na mas maikling essays kaysa sa mga mahahaba. Kasi nakakapagod po, nakaka-intimidate yung mga mahahabang essays. So, as much as possible, para mas maging efficient ka, organize your facts po, your details, bago mo sila ilapat doon sa iyong essay. Okay po, alamin mo kung ano yung pinakamahalagang ideas, pinakamahalagang details, arguments, and examples, okay, na magsusupport doon sa thesis statement mo. Okay, isa yun sa mga teknik, ha, hindi dapat lahat ng na-research mo ay ilalagay mo. Mamimili ka po. Step number 5, they turn these notes and points into paragraphs. The body paragraphs, okay, not the introduction nor the conclusion yet, to support the thesis statement. Kapag alam mo na po kung ano ilalagay mo, okay, mula doon sa dami ng list mo na research, pag alam mo na kung ano yung mga ilalagay mong details doon sa essay mo, no, it's about time na itatranslate mo siya into paragraphs. Gagawin mo na siyang ano talaga, essay paragraphs na, body paragraphs na. Okay? Step 6 po, they write the introductory paragraph and the concluding paragraph. These form a frame around the body consisting of the middle paragraphs of the essay. Okay? So lastly po, last but not least, step 7, they edit and proofread the draft before they submit it. Okay? So, kayo po, ha, pag nagbabasa kayo, okay, make sure po na tama na naman yung pagkaka-English nyo, okay, tama naman yung grammar nyo. Well, hindi naman ako masyadong strict dito, pero mas maganda po, ay sinabi na nga dito sa atin sa step 7, hindi naman siya tip, kundi step, 'di ba? So kailangan natin i-follow ito. Na hindi po pagkatapos nyo magsulat ng essay, hindi nyo na siya babasahin uli. Or hindi nyo na i-check kung meron ba mga errors. 'Di ba? Sa spelling, sa grammar, sa punctuations, yan, mahalaga po yan. Okay? And yun, malaking advantage po. Talagang na-appreciate ko. Okay, may plus points po sa akin. Talaga, yung mga students po na talagang ang tawag dito, basta walang alam kong pinroofread niya. Alam kong chinek niya, dinoble check niya yung mga spelling. Okay, yung hindi siya basta-basta ginawa. Okay? Talagang ano siya, matibay, no? Matibay na essay. So by following these steps, these 7 steps po, you'll be well on the way to writing your own successful essay. Okay? So yun lamang po, no, ang ating naging discussion for our lesson number 1, Introduction to Essay Writing. I hope you learned something today po. I hope you learned something with these videos, with these 2 videos po ng ating first series of chunk videos. And if you have questions po, mayroon po tayo nakalagay dito na platform for your queries po, no, and consultations. Ayun lamang po, no, pakisagutan po ang ating assessment na ilalagay ko din sa my LPU. But if you have already answered po itong assessment natin sa page number 5, okay, sa lesson number 1 natin, then paki-attach na lang din po doon sa platform na ilalagay ko dito sa ating lesson 1 sa my LPU. Okay po, so yun lamang po. Thank you so much. I am Sir Fercie, and this is Study Chunks with Sir Fercie, Introduction to Essay Writing. I hope you learned something today. I will be seeing you in our next series of videos po natin para sa mga upcoming lessons. Okay po, so as we end po this topic, as we end this video, I will just invite everybody po to close. Let us close this with a prayer po. Come on, let us pray. Close your eyes. Lord, thank you for giving us the opportunity to learn and the capacity to understand. Let our knowledge be of service not only for the attainment of our goals, but also for the benefit of others. Amen. Okay, so God bless po everybody. Maraming salamat po dahil nandito pa rin kayo, naging patient kayo, no? At sana na-enjoy nyo ang ating lesson. Ayun lamang po. See you sa ating next video. Chat nyo lang po ako kapag mayroon kayong mga questions. Okay po. So goodbye po. God bless you everybody. God bless Cedar. God bless Redwood. Have a nice weekend.